Hey guys, my name is Spencer Coffman. Thank you for watching the Deception Tips videos. They're all about teaching you how to read people and detect deception so that you will be able to tell if someone is lying to you. Today we are talking about a cool deception tip that is something that you may or may not notice in normal conversation, but now that we point it out, you're going to start to see it and recognize it more often. In addition, remember that it is essential for you to pay attention to the patterns and the clusters of behavior that go around all of these individual tips, because no single sign is going to be comprehensive enough for you to make a determination on whether or not someone is lying. Therefore, watch for multiple signs, because, as you know, anytime someone is lying, there is going to be more than one sign. Remember, there's that battle, the conscious and the unconscious fighting head to head. Conscious wants that lie to get out there. The unconscious wants the truth to be known. They're fighting back and forth. The unconscious is going to leak multiple gestures, one after another, so that you will be able to continually see all of these signs of deception. You just need to make them a part of your conscious so that you can recognize them. So here it is. This is deception tip number 54. People who attempt to conceal information often breathe more rapidly, taking a series of shallow breaths followed by a longer deep breath after telling the lie. All right, so this tip is a little longer than most. Basically, it is a breathing tip. So this is something that you are going to hear. In addition, you will probably see it on someone's body, or in their chest, or their diaphragm, or something like that. You may see it in their mouth, etc. They are breathing rapidly. So this is almost like they're hyperventilating. It's more than normal breathing. In addition, you need to pay attention to a certain thing that may happen. There are two types of breathing, or really two types of things that will happen when someone's breathing. When they're breathing normally, everything's fine. Then, if they're breathing abnormally, it's either because it's because something's wrong. But it's either because something is wrong, like medically, maybe they have a breathing condition, maybe they're a smoker, maybe they have emphysema, or maybe they need oxygen and they didn't bring it today. There could be any number of reasons. So if it's something medical, that's one area. Maybe they have asthma or whatever. Then, if it's not medical, then it is something else. It's something more psychological or physiological. This is what we're talking about in this tip. It isn't medical. This is something that they are stressed and tense, so they may be hyperventilating to release that stress and tension. In addition, you are going to notice that deep breath after they've told the lie. So what is this? What is the point of this? Well, this deep breath afterwards is like their breath of relief. So they may be stressed and hyperventilating and talking fast and really kind of nervous, and then afterwards, when they get done telling the lie like that, and they may kind of calm down, and now they're going to talk normal. So you may see kind of that type of an instance where they're stressed. And now if you notice, go ahead and play that back again, and you can kind of see that my body language was a little bit different when I was breathing rapidly. You could see it in my entire body. You could see my shoulders. You could see I was tense. You could see it in my eyes. My eyes were even bigger and stressed and surprised and kind of almost scared. It was a tense. It was an afraid. I was kind of hyperventilating. It was more than excitement. It was some other thing. Now, there's nothing medically there. Obviously, I was just acting that out. But that's what you're going to see when you see it in someone who is really lying and really nervous and really showing you this sign of deception. Obviously, keep in mind, it's going to be different if you see it on a man versus a woman, or you see it on a kid. There could be any number of reasons. It's not going to be exactly like you saw me example or do in this video. It's not going to be exactly like that, but it will be similar. This will give you an idea, and it will give you something to visualize so that when you see something similar to that, you can think like, wait a minute, are they hyperventilating? Are they nervous? Are they stressed? What is the reason? Look, there's the big exhale. That's the relief gesture. Why are they relieved? What did they just say? Then you can steer that conversation back and say, wait a minute, when you said this, what did you mean? Or when you said this, what did you mean? And if you bring it back there and they were lying, you're going to see more signs of deception and more leakage come out. So then you'll start to see those patterns and those clusters of behavior. So keep that in mind as well. If this is your first time watching these videos, I'd love to have you subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Feel free to comment with any questions you may have as well. Also, if you'd like more information, we have books, blog posts, podcasts, all available on spencercoffman.com that are dedicated to teaching you exactly what everybody is saying. Until next time.